The sun rises in the sky, casting golden light upon the world as she steps out onto the street, her heart heavy with memories of the past. Her name is Amelia, a girl whose heart once knew the warmth of love, but now carries the weight of longing and regret. Her long brown hair cascades over her shoulders as she walks her mind, lost in thoughts of him, the one who once made her heart race with joy and now haunts her dreams with sorrow. She remembers the days when laughter echoed through the park, when his hand held hers with such tenderness, and when his eyes spoke of promises that now feel broken. Yet her heart refuses to let go, yearning for a second chance for fate to grant her one more moment. With him, she walks past the cafe where they used to meet, where he would smile at her from across the table, his eyes lighting up with love as they talked about dreams of forever. Her heart aches as she steps inside, taking a seat by the window, her fingers tracing the rim of the coffee cup, as she wonders if he still remembers, if he still thinks about her the way she thinks about him. Her mind drifts to the day it all fell apart, the words left unspoken, the pain of separation, and the silent tears that fell as she watched him walk away. She wonders if he regrets it, if he longs for her as much as she longs for him. A familiar voice pulls her out of her thoughts, and her breath catches as she turns to see him standing there, his eyes searching hers as if he too has been lost. In the past, his name is Ethan, the man who once held her heart, the man she still loves. He takes a step forward, his voice soft, yet filled with emotion. As he calls her name, she cannot move, cannot breathe, as his presence overwhelms her with memories and feelings she thought she had buried. Time seems to stand still as he sits across from her, his gaze never leaving hers. She sees the pain in his eyes, the regret, the longing, and she wonders if this is fate giving them another chance. He speaks, his voice filled with hesitation and hope, as he tells her he never stopped thinking about her, never stopped loving her. She wants to believe him, wants to reach out and hold him, but fear grips her heart. What if history repeats itself? What if they are doomed to fall apart once more? He reaches for her hand and she does not pull away. His touch is warm, familiar, and it ignites something deep within her, a spark that never truly faded. She listens as he speaks of his regrets of the nights he spent, wishing he had fought harder for them, of the love that never left his heart. She sees the sincerity in his eyes, feels it in his touch, and for the first time in a long time, she allows herself to hope. The cafe around them fades away as they lose themselves in each other, in the words that have been left unspoken for too long. He asks for another chance, for an opportunity to right the wrongs of the past, and she finds herself nodding, unable to deny the love that still burns within her. They leave the cafe together, walking side by side, their fingers intertwining as the city moves around them, oblivious to the love story that is unfolding once more. Days turn into weeks, and their love begins to blossom once again, filled with laughter, stolen glances, and whispered promises of forever. They visit the places that once held their happiest memories, reliving the moments that defined their love. She finds herself falling for him all over again, as if time had never taken him away, as if they were meant to find their way back to each other. But love is never without its trials, and as they navigate the path of rekindled romance, they are faced with the ghosts of the past. Insecurities, doubts, and fears threaten to pull them apart once more. Yet this time, they fight. They hold on, refusing to let go, refusing to make the same mistakes again. They learn to communicate, to understand, to cherish each moment as if it were their last. As seasons change, so does their love, growing stronger, deeper, unbreakable. They stand at the place where it all began, the park where they first met, where their journey started, and he looks at her with eyes filled with love and devotion. He drops to one knee, taking her hands in his, and she gasps as he speaks words that she never dared to dream of hearing again. He asks her to be his forever, to trust in their love, to believe that they were always meant to be. Tears stream down her face as she nods, her heart bursting with happiness as she whispers, yes. The world around them fades as they share a kiss, a promise of forever sealed beneath the golden hues of the setting sun. Love has found its way back to them, proving that sometimes love deserves a second chance, and that the heart will always find its way home. Their wedding day arrives under a sky painted with hues of pink and gold. Friends and family gather in the garden where Amelia and Ethan once spent endless hours dreaming of their future. She walks down the aisle, her heart pounding with joy, her white gown flowing behind her like a river of silk. Ethan stands at the altar, his eyes glistening with unshed tears. As he watches her approach with every step she takes, their love story etches itself into eternity. As they exchange vows, their voices tremble with emotion, promising to stand by each other through every storm, every joy, every moment of life. Together with each word spoken, their bond strengthens, sealing their fates as soulmates bound beyond time when Ethan places the ring on Amelia's finger. She feels the weight of their past lift, replaced by the promise of a future filled with love and unwavering devotion. The reception is a blur of laughter music, and Love Their First Dance is slow intimate, a reflection of the journey they have taken to reach this moment as he holds her close. Whispering sweet nothings in her ear, she realizes that this is happiness, this is love, unbreakable and eternal. Years pass and their love only deepens. With every sunrise they wake up in each other's arms, with every sunset they share quiet moments of gratitude for the love they found again. Amelia watches their children play in the same park where their love first blossomed, and she knows that life has given her the greatest gift of all, a love that stood the test of time, a love that found its way home and will forever remain unshaken.